Hey everyone, it's Megan, and as you probably know if you've been watching my channel, I really love learning about names from different countries, cultures, and religions, names from around the world pretty much. And so today I'm excited because I'm going to share with you 20 beautiful Turkish names. There are so many really beautiful Turkish names actually, so it's hard to narrow this list down to 20, but I did. And I did do some research on these names, and so I'm going to try and pronounce them to the best of my knowledge and ability. Definitely, if you are more familiar with Turkish names than I am, and I have mispronounced something, do let me know in the comments below. I will add in a little YouTube annotation afterwards, and I want my videos to be as accurate as possible, so I welcome your constructive feedback, and do also let me know what names from this video that you love. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on in. I've got 10 names for girls, 10 for boys, and I'm going to discuss them in alphabetical order. So the first name I have for girls, I'll do the girls first, is Alara. Alara means red ornament. I think it has a really pretty sound to it. It sounds very current. It sounds like a lot of names people are loving here in North America, and because I am in North America, I feel like this name looks and sounds a lot like the way that it is spelled, so it would be easy to be used here. I don't think you'd get a lot of mispronunciations. The next name I have is Ayla. So you might have seen this name on my channel and heard me pronouncing it Ayla. That is because that is how it would probably be pronounced here in North America, but the Turkish pronunciation is Ayla. Usually we pronounce Ayla here. The name spelled I-S-L-A would be Ayla, and this would be Ayla, but I think both pronunciations are really gorgeous and both names are gorgeous. And so Ayla is a Hebrew and Turkish name. The Turkish meaning of this name is oak tree, or halo of light. Isn't that a lovely meaning? And currently in the United States, this name with this spelling is currently number 250 in popularity. The next name I have is Ceren. Ceren, if I just look at this name, I would never know how to pronounce it. I think I would assume it was like Ceren or Ceren, but I think Ceren is really kind of exotic and beautiful, and the meaning fits as well. The meaning is gazelle, like the animal, and so I picture a really beautiful like model with this name. Then I have Derya. Derya reminds me of a name I love, which is Daria, but I think Derya is another one that just sounds like a really stunning woman. It is a unisex name, and it comes from a Persian word that means ocean or sea, and I love all meanings having to do with the ocean and the water. Then I have Esma. Esma is a name that is used in so many different countries around the world. It has a couple of meanings because of that. So some meanings include attributes to God and also the supreme. It reminds me of Esme, which I do very much prefer Esme to Esma. Esma is also used in lots of places as a nickname for Esmeralda or Emerald. The next name I have is Harika. Harika means wonderful or beautiful, and I think that's fitting too because it's a very vibrant sounding name. I feel like it's like an amped up version of Erica, Harika. Yeah, I just think it sounds very alive and vibrant. Then I have Ihsan. Ihsan is also another one used in so many different countries, and it can be a unisex name. It can be used as a variation of Isaac, or Isabel, or Isabella, or a diminutive of those names as well. The Arabic translation of this name is Jesus. Then I have Kamelya. Kamelya is a name that I found a lot of places with this name in Turkey, like restaurants and resorts and things, but I did not find any concrete information on the meaning of this name, and it's not in any of my hardback baby name books. And so if you know the meaning of this name, like a really accurate meaning of this name, please do share that with me, but I always like to not include a meaning unless I'm 100% sure on it. Then I have Meliha. Meliha is a name that is really melodic and beautiful. It's similar in sound to Meliha, like President Obama's daughter's name, and so I think it has almost a familiarity to it, and it's an Arabic name that means beautiful, which is very fitting. I love some of these names that just sound really, really feminine and flowy. And then the last one I have for girls today is Neyla. Neyla, I think people who like the name Layla might like a lot, and Layla is huge on the rise, but I think Neyla is very pretty. It means fulfilled. It's another one like Alara that I could see easily working well in English-speaking countries. Okay, on to the boys' names. The first one was irresistible to me. I had to stick it on my list, and that's Aslan. So you might recognize this name pronounced with more emphasis on the A sound, like Aslan, but I believe the Turkish pronunciation is a little bit more like Aslan, and it means lion, and you probably recognize this name as the name of the lovable lion in C.S. Lewis's Chronicles of Narnia series, and I think it's a really cool sounding name. I don't know that I'd be brave enough to use it, but I think it's wonderful. Then I have Benan. Benan, I originally, when I was thumbing through the names, picked this out because I thought it was Benan, and I'm in love with so many names that have Ben in them. The pronunciation is different, but it is still kind of a cool name, Benan, and the meaning is very disputed. I did find this name, but I found so many different meanings on it. It is a name used lots of different places throughout the Middle East and Mediterranean as well. Then I have Evren. Evren by far is my favorite name on this list. I love names with that ever sound for boys. Everett is in my top 10 for boys. I love Ever, and Evren sounds kind of like Ever meets Evan. I just love it. It's so my style. And the meaning is gorgeous as well. It means the heavens or the cosmos. How cool is that? Then I have Ihsan. Ihsan is Arabic and it means excellence and perfection. Ihsan is really fun to say. That's kind of why I made my list. A name that looks similar but sounds way different is Ilhan. Ilhan, it looks like Ihsan, like I said, and it means first to the Hans. I like how it is spelled for some reason. I like that IL spelling. One of my favorite I name for boys is Ilhan, Ilan, so I think that's why it has a familiarity to me. Then I have Kenan. Kenan is Hebrew, and originally it was Hebrew at least, and it means to acquire. And Kenan looks and sounds kind of like a lot of trendy names in North America that end in that AN, even though the pronunciation is more like an ON sound. Then I have Ozan. Ozan, I just had to include this because it's so cool. It's easy to pronounce and say, and its meanings are bard or poet. I like the poet meaning, but Ozan, I think that O initial is really cool. It's a different O name than like Oliver and some of the more popular O names for boys. Then I have Remzi, another one that's just kind of fun to say, and it looks really similar to how it's pronounced, so I think that could be easy. It is used a lot in Turkish and also Arabic, and it is also a surname name. Then I have Serhan. Serhan means leader or king, and I think that meaning is fitting because to me it sounds very commanding and like the name of a king. And then the last name I have on my list for today is Tabari. Tabari means from Tarbistan, which is a province in Iran. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied at the end. So Tabari, I just think it looks and sounds really youthful and fun and kind of spunky and playful. So yeah, I tried to pick some different names in here and not just ones that I gravitate to naturally. I hope that you liked this video. Do give it a thumbs up if you liked it, no pressure, and let me know what names from this list you like or what other Turkish names you like. Also, on my list of places I would like to travel, of course Turkey is on the list. There are so many cool things. I'm really into the food, but do let me know if there are any places you recommend if you have been to Turkey or are of Turkish descent. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.